Dragon Age 2 Dragon Slayer Achievement Guide. Now this achievement is probably the most difficult and battle-oriented achievement in the game. This High Dragon makes the Origins High Dragon look like child's play. I mean, I beat the Origins High Dragon with one character level 10, kind of lucky on normal. And I'm playing on normal here against this one. And this is actually my third try you guys are seeing right now. Both times where you see Aveline and Meryl go down is where I lost my whole team. Luckily, I managed to scrounge on for some health potions. Also make a note to bring at least 50 health potions, because I ran out bringing only 12 in about one moment. Now, the thing that makes this so darn difficult is it'll go up top and spawn about 25 dragonlings and the first time. The second time it'll spawn about 30 dragonlings and a regular dragon. And the third time it goes up, it spawns 2 regular dragons. And after that, I don't believe it flies away from the battle anymore. Now also, when it goes away, it will still be doing ranged fireball attacks that do quite a bit of damage unless you have either extremely high dexterity to dodge it or extremely high defense. Now, me having one warrior here who goes down pretty quick, my defenses aren't that great. My team is more attack oriented since I'm not playing on hard or nightmare, and this battle is actually quite long. It's about 9 minutes, and see here you'll see it spawning all in. Now the thing with Dragon Age 2 is it's not like Origins where you see your enemies, you take them out. In Dragon Age 2, not many enemies will show up on the screen, but more will keep coming, kind of like waves. I personally liked it the way it was in Origins. I knew how many enemies there were, and I could like space on my items if I needed to, things like that. But yeah, I'm gonna cut out in some parts of the video because there's just not much to talk about in some areas. This achievement, there isn't much of a guide to it, so much as I'm showing you how the battle goes, where to get to it, things like that, because I can't give you a 100% way to defeat it. It's all on how you play, how effectively you keep your team alive, and how your attacks go. Now right here I'm level 15. I would suggest being a higher level, and probably not bringing 2 mages with you. I don't know. 2 warriors would probably do nice as tanks, since all the dragonlings just go nuts for you. Now, right before you go into the battle, I didn't show it, but you're going to want to set up your tactics to attack in cluster, because the dragonlings will bunch up like crazy. And plus the high dragon sometimes will glitch and stay up there for too long like it does right here. You don't want your mages or any weak defensive players to get too close, because it has some pretty devastating area of effect attacks. It'll stomp around on its legs and take anyone out, and then there's obviously the High Dragon specialty of picking the player up in their mouth, and unless you have a mage standing by ready to heal while he's in there, I believe that happens later on, your character will most likely die. It doesn't go after your ranged characters too much as long as you have characters underneath, and I definitely don't suggest standing in front of it. If you can, by all means, set your characters behind it, or else it'll swoop its head down and do a lot of damage. So here's the second wave of dragonlings, and this one contains some dragons. Now you'll see me scrounging on the ground on dragonling corpses for health potions. If you guys are running low, you can pick those up off the dragonlings I mean. And if you need stamina droughts, I believe all dragons but one drop stamina droughts, and one drops a health potion. I don't like how in this game there isn't leveled health potions, and you can't spam them if you need to. Like, I can see why BioWare would take it out, but also I preferred having it in, because it was a last minute resort thing that really helped on higher difficulties. And plus things like superb health potions and master health potions really helped in boss battles like this, where lots of characters would go down pretty quick. And I see right here, Aveline's already gone, so I've lost my tank. Now the only thing I have left to draw the enemies in is my rogue, and I have to control him at all times or else he'll get himself killed. This High Dragon has quite a bit of health. I believe it goes away every third of health it loses. Or every quarter health it loses, I mean. And it has extremely high resistances, so you won't be able to freeze it with things like Cone of Cold or Winter's Grasp, and you won't be able to stick it in the ground with Earth-type moves. And plus, most rogue and debilitating abilities, it resists. So it's extremely difficult to immobilize this High Dragon for any longer than a couple seconds, unless you have extremely high stats in certain areas. Me trying to go for a well-rounded, kind of more power-based character, I didn't have that, so it made this battle extremely difficult for me. Out of all battles in Dragon Age 2, this is probably the most difficult. I haven't faced the Demon Hybus or the Undying Zekenbeck yet, but I don't think they can be much harder than this. Meredith on hard was easier than this dragon on normal. If you guys were wondering, you don't need to activate this quest by doing anything else. Just as soon as Act 3 unlocks, head to the Bone Pit. If you, well, you have to have unlocked the Bone Pit through Hubert in the first or second act to gain access. But once you're here, you just have to come here in Act 3 and the quest will automatically unlock. There's no cave to go through, nothing to walk through as you saw at the beginning. You just have to head straight to it and take it on. I suggest putting on your, oh, phone's ringing. Sorry about that. Anyway, so, now I lost my train of thought. Thanks. So, I believe that was the last wave of Dragonlings that comes. Now it's just me trying to stay alive against the High Dragon. At the very end, my Hawk goes down, but Anders takes him out with the final blow. I'm going to leave you guys here since there's not much more I can say. At the end of the battle, make sure you go find the dragon's body. For some reason, it doesn't die where you kill it. It goes to the back corner, or at least it did for me, where the screen is facing right now. You're going to want to loot its body to get Dragon's Blood for the Herbalist tasks, and also you need it for the Supplier achievement guide, or achievement, blah. And the cutscene's pretty cool. So thanks for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.
Deal with this! Victory! I don't have... Can't keep this... Run while you can!
Where to now?
Let's just go!